Hi everyone, welcome to Meek and Me. My name is Nisha. I'm your next door neighbor tarot card reader and your favorite blogger. And I will let you know that this is the week from Monday all the way to Friday reading. The week of Monday all the way to Friday. I know today is Wednesday, but guess what? It's all right. I'm early. Let's get started with the reading. Oh yes, before I start and announce things, I do want to say, the Mercury retrograde starts on the 12th of December. I don't know if you have felt it, but I've been feeling certain things when it comes down to the Mercury retrograde. Last time was worse, but this time is a little bit faint. But anyway, just keep your head up. Be aware of technology, delays, stuff like that, travels. You know how it is. I just think that this shit is on purpose. Maybe not. Okay, let's do some readings. Let's get down to it. I do want to bless the space. Ask my ancestors, spirit guides, and my spirit guides, ancestors, and my guardian angels to bless me today for to have this message for you, to y'all, my collective. I also want to say bless my collective out here too, because without y'all, it wouldn't be a segment, okay? Any of my, information wouldn't be as social, okay? Does that make sense? But thank you, everyone. Please have a blessful week and all blessings. And I can say this. And don't allow things to penetrate you, even if the things that you want to change. I get it, because I've been through it. I'm going through it too. I'm very transparent. So if I'm going through issues, I'll let you know. I got my own issues, and one thing about it is I'm not gonna come up here looking like I got issues. I'm gonna come up here looking like I'm the best. So if you feel like you can get up and look the best, look the best. Look the part, be a part, do the part. It's really recommended to do so. Especially when you feel like there's no way, there's no exit, there's no, and there's the exit, there's a way, and there's also light. So, and that light is clearly, a happy and positive and fulfilling moment in your life. And if you don't have anyone to support, I'm here to support you. I love y'all, and I want to just let y'all know I really do. I haven't really been this open and honest, but I really do. And, I also say this, as a human being and as a female, human first. I get that we all go through stuff, and some people think it's a joke to criticize others because of that, or to get back others because they're going through something or whatever. That's trash. People that does that is trash. They have no, they don't have any guidance. They're trash, just trash. But I can't say that on their soul. That's their soul. I'm talking about them as a being. They can change. People could change. But you're not going to sit and wait, collective, to wait for them to change their reasons, their ways, their communication, their understanding, and their comprehension. People also need to let go of what has occurred. You have some people that holds on to every word and every thought and every thought and every whatever, and then they think that it's time to get back at you, time to be revengeful. But I feel like those people they're not, number one, woke, two, sincere, three, they care. So allow that to just go over your, let it just go past you. Just let it leave out of your way, out of your journey. And if anyone wants to say things to criticize you for your choices and whatever that is, that's because they don't have choices. They feel like they have to criticize you and make sure you feel defeated. But people don't understand defeatness and hurting others can lead to a faint ending, and you just gotta be mindful of someone's life, right? But anyway, let's get down to the reading. I just want to let you know I love y'all. And don't mind my headband. It's just a look in the front, like the front of it, but the side look crazy. And I don't, it's probably a new style. Who knows? Give me some messages for my collective this week, Monday through Friday. Give me some collective. Give me some messages. All right, so the first thing is last quarter moon in Aries. I was just thinking about Aries woman just now when I was talking. Walk through your feelings. New moon in Aquarius. Open to change. Embrace the flow of life that is A full moon in Gemini. And first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. So I'm not going to read each card like I've done before, because this is not the type of reading. I'm going to make it simple, but also interpret the cards. So you need, when I'm talking about interpretation, is what I'm going to read by looking at it, and then I'm going to interpret it, when I read the cards. Okay. So last quarter moon in Aries, and walk through your feelings. I don't know why I keep saying and, but there's an and in your life where there's something that hasn't been complete. And there is something you need to complete. And what is that? Okay, so last quarter moon in Aries, be vigilant, be aware of your thoughts, actions, because Aries is about actions and how you carry on with your actions, and also your feelings. Walk through your feelings. So if you look at this picture and the person, okay, doesn't mean man or female, is holding a stone or whatever that is, and she's holding it. So she's like, this is it, right? Maybe you feel like someone's held you at your most high when you don't feel the highest about yourself. This week, I feel like this is the week where you're about to disclose some information about how you feel about a situation. You might be an Aries, you might be a Gemini, Aquarius, or Taurus, or you don't have to have any of this. These signs. You don't have to be any of the signs, but you can have this in your chart. But yeah, this is, it's something about you going through the path of what what you want in your life, and others can probably formalize that. Okay, hey, how do you get there? How can I benefit you? So people are asking about how they could benefit you this week. This is about, maybe at your workplace, someone's like, hey, how can I help you, support you on on your excursions or your projects, or your on your idea that you want to move towards and move forward with. And you have this idea that if I'm going to be, in order to say what I want to say and do the things that I want to do, I have to tell this person how I feel. And this could be exactly what's going on this week. You're telling a person, place, thing, idea, yourself, how you feel. It's also the last quarter moon, so that's like saying that before it highlights there's something as well that you're holding back. So feelings can also, they're not like expressed at all, they're inside. So something inside of you, it's holding yourself back or holding in whatever you trying to internalize. Maybe trying to internalize what's happening, situations, or what could happen, what should happen. And as well, this could be like a new outcome, a new thing that might be coming your way, and you have like all these pent up feelings about where to go, how to move, how to maneuver. So it's not a positive, it's not a negative, and nor is a positive. It's just what it is. You're walking through it, and I think that going through something like that it can also hurt you, and it can hurt you, right? Because sometimes when you go through your feelings, are looking at the things that has been on your mind, has been on a worry on your mind, and that can can stress you, can make you feel a little bit like depleted, or maybe feel like a little tired. So it doesn't matter if you're stressing, but it could be like you're tired. Moving on, new moon in Aquarius opened up to change. New moon. It's basically, I'm not into the moonology as much, which I do need to, because I love moonologies. I love all the interpretations of the moon. But let's get into it. So new moon in Aquarius open up to change. I like that. Sometimes when we actually confront a situation, confront ourselves, we feel like we're vulnerable. And those vulnerability moments, you feel like we're not not captivating ourselves to the highest fulfillment. But Spirit's saying, no, you actually are. It just kind of like feel like a little dirty, a little dirty doing it, like a little dirty dog. All right, when you go through, you see a dog go to the park, they're having a good time, and then they get dirty, right? And then when they get home, they want to lick that off. Exactly how you feel. I'm not saying licking yourself off, but whatever, people have fetishes. But like I'm saying is, yeah, you feel like, got dirt coming off of you, and it's not appealing. You know what I'm saying? That appealing feeling like, oh, this is not sexy. This is not mentally right. I don't want to do this. Like things like that. It's making you feel as if it's time to blossom. Getting out of the nuance of things that kind of like held you in another standard or light, where it kind of make you feel phased, right? But your feelings are now being unfazed because you're not embracing it and interpreting it to a different moment and light into yourself. So now open up to change is to exuberate that, and to internalize that. Though it's heavy, you think about a new moon, it's like that new chapter, right? That new that feeling, that newness. Like sometimes when we trying to get our products coming to us, or we selling products and we expect the customers to like it. Sometimes we expect it, but then that feeling comes up. Oh, what if they don't like it? What if they don't get the package on time? What if they give me a bad review? What if somebody else sold it? Like stuff like that. That feelings that can go. And I know it's all because we're changing ourselves. Or we're changing the dynamic of our life, where we go on through different phases of our feelings. So that could be as well. And I was listening to a podcast. Well, not podcast. It was just a video of Tyrese the singer, and he said that Joe Budden and Flip had said some things to him about him and his marriage, and it's so bad, and he feel that way, and he feel that way. He feels some type of way, and I don't know if it's for clout, whatever. I can't say, I can't prove it. I just want to say what I see and what I hear. So if that's the case, I also feel like his feelings are like anyone else's. If someone is trying to hurt you, or trying to demoralize it, and I feel like this is the week where you're gonna feel heavy because the Mercury retrograde is coming close. It's like you're gonna feel it more extreme because of that. I'm looking outside, I'm sorry. But it's extreme, somebody that's saying some negative things about you. It's like, why would you want to do those things, say those things about me? Sorry, I thought I didn't. Oh God. Okay. Why you say those things about me? Why would you do this? But people also, on the flip side, has feelings about what they feel about a situation. So sometimes things can get misconstrued, or just, I say not misconstrued, but maybe misconstrued or misplaced, or values are different. Their value of this is different, the way you value things, and how they interpret things, and how they interpret things, and their feelings not in their feelings. Some people feel like that when you also got to understand where you're going at this. Sometimes you have to find a right platform to speak about these things. So for example, this has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, but it's something different. If you're going to go on a podcast, or you're going to go on an interview or a television show, and that show's about, for example, say you are a classy woman, or a woman to man, whatever, and you talk about your book. You're not going to go on the Murray channel, because the Murray channel talks about baby fathers not being their real the baby mothers, baby fathers. That makes sense. So you have to find the right voice, so I don't know. Someone needs to know that. But moving on, embrace the flow of life. Exactly. Move on, flow it. No, it's not easy to move on into something different, because we lingered. Sometimes you feel like, for example, I just said, like, you want to go to a show or to a particular part of your life that can give you a new light. That particular person is not going to give you a new light if you're looking for a new light. I forget a project or idea, whatever. Don't go to a dark energy type of thing. If it doesn't if it doesn't incorporate your business or who you are, you just doing it because your ego. Oh, I do it because I'm bad. I do it because I look good. I do it because these are my my angers, or these are my itches. Right? Yeah, that's good and all, but then again, like, because remember, if you're coming off and you're trying to do something different, and you're all about something in your life, don't go into an ignorancy, or because some people have that, that's what they're trying to internalize or trying to channel in, and you just got to realize like where you supposed to belong. But I feel like what Spirit is saying, that where do you belong is a flow of life. Where you belong is the flow of your life, and allow that to happen. And also, I was looking at Daddy Yankee's trajectory of his life and where he wanted to be. I'm not always been a Daddy Yankee's fan, but since I was a middle school or high school, I say ninth grade, the cutoff limit. Even so, I like Daddy Yankee. He was like very the reggaeton. He was like the hottest artist out here, and he was like the main whatever. And it doesn't matter what culture he's from, what language he spoke. I really liked his music. It's something about his music, and seeing it to collaborate ourselves together with among other people that like his music. So it was really anyway. But I heard he was like he wants he want to go towards God. He wants people to he wants God to forgive him. He's about doing God. Now I seen this side of people recently. It has been like celebrities, but let's talk about celebrities because I don't know everybody normally. I like that. I like to hear these things, but, like I said, I hope for the best, and no one has had said these things just because of the clout or whatever chasing, or just because it looked different, right? But if this is coming from the soul and the heart, yeah, only the high up knows. So, yeah, you have to be open to love. You have to be open to forgiving yourself for how you treat others and how others treated you. Also treat yourself. And the reason why I spoke about that is because he's embracing the flow of his life, the changes, and he is speaking on it. I didn't know he was going to say something like that, but he's in this week, the week after, a week before, sorry. It's the Mercury retrograde, and it's not has